Hola jóvenes. This lesson is about verbs that change meanings in the preterite and the imperfect. These verbs are conocer, querer, no querer, saber, poder, and tener. Let's see how their meanings change and look at some examples. Conocer means to know, to be acquainted with someone, a place, or something. The preterite of conocer implies a completed action. In that sense, it becomes to meet someone. Conocí a tus padres. I met your parents once. The act of continuing to know someone is therefore imperfect because it's an action that happened in the past, but it may or may not be continuing up to the present. Conocía a tus padres. I used to know your parents. Remember that conocer is often followed by a, the personal a, and that sometimes it takes a pronoun like in the sentence Nos conocimos el lunes. The preterite tense of querer means attempted something, but the sense of wanted or desire is the imperfect. The preterite of querer means making something out of that wanting, an attempt. For example, quise comprar la casa. I tried to buy the house. I acted on my desire to buy the house and made an offer, a completed action. Quería comprar la casa means that I simply had the desire to buy the house. No action was performed based on my desire. The verb no querer. Just as with querer, the preterite of no querer is a completed action of a desire, or in this case, the lack of the desire. The action of not wanting is a refusal, which is what no querer means in the preterite tense. The imperfect is what you did not want to do. No quise pagar los impuestos. I refused to pay the taxes for whatever reason I may have had at the moment. Completed action. But no quería pagar los impuestos means that I did not want to pay the taxes. I didn't have that desire, but I may have paid them anyway. The verb saber means to know, as in facts. When in a preterite completed action, it means that you came to know a fact. You learned or found out something. It implies a discovery. Look at the third example. Supimos la verdad. We found out the truth. We discovered the truth. In the fourth sentence, sabíamos las contestaciones. We knew the answers. We had that knowledge during that unspecified time period in the past. The verb poder means to be able to. The manifestation of to be able to do something is to succeed in doing something. The preterite implies that something was done, finished, or accomplished. In the negative, no poder means failed to do something. The imperfect means that someone had the ability to do something, but they did not do it at that moment. For example, pude levantarme temprano. I succeeded in getting up early. I came late from a football game, did all my homework, went to bed, and slept only 4 hours. Yes, it was an accomplishment to get up early. But podía levantarme temprano means that I had the ability to get up early during that time period and chose not to do it, or maybe I don't have that ability anymore. No pudimos llegar a la boda. There was an attempt to go to the wedding, but we failed in the task. Y no podíamos ir a la boda, we have a lack of ability to perform the task. The last verb is tener, which means to have. But in the preterite tense, it means a completed physical having, which means to receive or to obtain something. When it has this meaning, we prefer to use other verbs like recibir or obtener. The imperfect means used to have or a sense of obligation. For example, tuve un mensaje en Edmodo. Recibí un mensaje en Edmodo. I had a message in Edmodo. I received a message in Edmodo. Tenía una cuenta en Edmodo. I used to have an account in Edmodo in the past, but I don't have that account anymore. In the fourth sentence, no teníamos que hacer el proyecto. We did not have to do the project. We had an option. We did not have the obligation to do the project.